Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. The two men you see there go head-to-head. Coming up next. Striding into the box, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in
for Houston. Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to short. Torres has it. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game. Here's George Springer. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's gone 4 for 9. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A pitch out. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. The 1-0. He's on the move again from first. A pitch out. The throw. And in fact, he'll just look him back to the bag. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Standing in, Josh Reddick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. Lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Strike. His line against Justin Verlander. He's 0 for 9. Hard on the ground towards short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now Verlander will turn and go to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's set. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two and 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Hicks running from first. Pitches high. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Andrew McCutchen.
A windup and the 0-1. Belted. Deep center field. Back goes Springer to the track. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. So stepping in, Greg Bird, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A dangerous changeup to miss high with that stayed out of the zone. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now time called at the plate as they'll step out and try and start it again. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
2-2 the count. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Slider whiffed up. Digging in, Yuli Gurriel. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman number 10, Julian Gurriel.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. First delivery to him on the way.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Drilled to the left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit. Evan Gaddis now standing in past meetings with Tanaka. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0. Grounded to the right. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now at the plate, Tony Kemp.
Left fielder, Tony.
Expecting a potential bunt. The corner infielders come way in to try to protect. He's set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Andujar is there and he makes the catch for the out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. Back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch, and he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. The 1-1. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. plate, Gleyber Torres. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Shortstop, number 25.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
Nope.
Missed with a slider.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the other half.
Ready now, Brett Gardner.
Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Now a throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. From the stretch, there goes Torres off of first. Pitch is high, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Torres leads off second with nobody out. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. His line against 2 out, nobody on. And a breaking ball stays outside. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, save. Here's George Springer. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance.
Center fielder, number 4, George.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Tanaka into his motion. 1-1 pitch on its way. Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. The 3-2 one more time. Popped up. Walker over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batter.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. So 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Popped him up. Sanchez will put this one away, and the side is retired. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Third baseman,
And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Striding in, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now a throw over, and he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. The 1-0. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He singled his last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. 3-0 fastball's in for a strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Bouncer to the left side. To his right, Correa. On to first, and it's dropped. Luckily for him, though, there'll be no advance. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. On to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here.
Number 25.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And they're runners at the corners now. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control.
A swing and a miss. Next will be the designated hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Gonzalez playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Gaddis, or El Oso Blanco, as he's referred to in Latin American countries. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but
now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
And he is in there. At the plate, Alex Bregman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there. Now the throw. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Runner going a second time. Struck him out. So digging in now, Brett Gardner. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch on its way. Ground ball foul down the left side. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting.
Here's Neil Walker.
Neil Walker.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Altuve for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Swing and a little tapper. Line drive to left. Kemp is there, and it's a very quick inning. So it's back to the top of the order. Now.
Second baseman.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Popped him up. McCutchen on the move. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. Ready for another shot now, George Springer. First offering on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. 2-0 count, the pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Digging in, Carlos Correa. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And that misses inside 1-0. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. Nice.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Bounce towards the second baseman. Barehanded on the hop. Got him. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Aaron Hicks. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. First delivery to him on the way. Squared that one up just a little late.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3 hole hitter lead that next inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And a slider swung on and missed in the side. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Splitter swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. Sliders in for a strike. Tanaka's ready. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by Walker. And there's out number 2. Evan Gattis now standing in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This is popped up. Andujar has a play, and the inning is over. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
right fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Very weakly on the ground. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. And now prior to the 3-1, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
He throws him on the fastball there. Andrew McCutcheon becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Ready once again, Gleyber Torres. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Here's Brett Gardner now. Last time through was a base hit.
Brett Gardner.
Ronald Torres will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 74.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. Here's Neil Walker. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Walker.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Up and in for ball 1. 2 runs, 8 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry on to first, and it's dropped. And that'll almost certainly go into the books as an E3. Here's George Springer. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. Now the 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Andujar is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Ball one to start the at-bat. A 1-0 delivery. A little bouncer. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Heading out towards shallow right. And McCutcheon will put this one away. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Seared down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. And right into the shift, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Aaron Hicks. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Springer has a read on it, and the inning is over. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Striding forward now is the DH, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Dylan Betances. To make him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and oh, he has to bend out of the way of that one.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Evan Gattis. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the
Now batting, left fielder, Tony Kemp.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fastball that just misses inside.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Chad Green answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. There's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Count is 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Brad Peacock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for Houston, number 41.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Ronald Torreyes is the next to bat, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. There he goes. He swings and misses. Throw down.
He's safe.
McCutchen stands at second with no outs. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's working here to bring home. He's set, and the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Peacock, a 6'1" right-hander. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Kemp is there, and he puts this one away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is in there for strike number 2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now. Into the box, Carlos Correa, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. A late swing at a slider for a strike. The 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Houston. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious